come to me. Come to me.
Good evening, mortals and nightwalkers, and welcome back to Milkys Marvellous Movies. Tonight we're sinking our teeth into a true cinematic masterpiece, the new Nosferatu. Last night I caught it at the Ayr Astoria Cinema, part of the Merlin Cinema Group, and let me tell you, it was an absolute experience. A full house, the perfect Gothic atmosphere, and a movie that delivered on every level. Spoiler alert, I absolutely loved it. This isn't just a horror movie, it's a work of art. The visuals, the music, the performances, everything about it screams modern Gothic art. But let's break it down because we need to talk about the unbelievable performances that made this movie so incredible. So get ready, folks, because it's time to deep dive into Nosferatu.
We are here encountering the vampire. Nosferatu.
Let's kick things off with Franz, played by the legendary Willem Dafoe. If there's one man who can embody that horror Gothic character vibe, it's him. Dafoe's Franz is this obsessive, unhinged, Gothic character who feels like he's one step away from implosion. It feels like he's on one step away from a breakdown in every single scene. I mean that in the best possible way. Every twitch, every wide-eyed stare, every whisper, it's pure gold. Dafoe catches this sense of dread, like he knows what's coming but has no power to stop it. It's that tension that makes him so compelling to watch. You're torn between wanting to protect him and yelling at the screen like, "Get a grip, Franz!" Honestly, it's probably one of his best performances, and that's saying a lot. And then there's Ellen, played by Lily-Rose Depp. She's the emotional core of this movie. Lily-Rose absolutely nails it. Ellen isn't your typical horror heroine. She's layered, she's complex, full of quite strength. On the surface, she seems quite innocent and, delicate. But there's a lot of fire burning underneath. Lily-Rose brings so much grace to this role. She can communicate an entire scene with just her eyes. And when she finally confronts Orlok, goosebumps. Ellen is a fighter, and her journey in this film is just as compelling as the story itself. Honestly, give this woman an award right now. Now let's get to the movie itself. It's not just a retelling of the 1922 silent classic. The story keeps that eerie, old-worldy feel, but it's wrapped in stunning visuals and performances that will haunt you for days. It's a reimagining. The actor nailed it. Count Orlok, wow. Every time he was on screen it felt like I needed to check my neck or my chest for bite marks. The cinematography was gorgeous. Every frame looked like it belonged in a creepy Gothic art gallery. Shadows were alive, literally in some scenes. And the use of lighting made everything feel super sinister. Oh, and the fog. Wow, so much fog. There was probably more fog in this movie than all of Scotland. But I want to talk about the MVP of this movie, and it was just the atmosphere of the movie itself. The movie pulls you into its world and it just doesn't let go. The haunting music, the chilling dialogue, the way everything just feels off. The movie whispered, "You're not safe," and then smirked while you skirmed into your seat.
He is coming.
There is a devil in this world, and I have met him.
But you could never please me as he could.
And the cast, chef's kiss. Everyone brought their A game. The human characters felt relatable, which made the terror even more gut-wrenching. Orlok, let's just say he's not winning any beauty contests soon. But he has charisma for days. A terrifying, I'll haunt you in your dreams forever kind of charisma. But still, charisma. Now, was the movie perfect? Honestly, no. There were some pacing issues in the movie, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind. honestly gave me a chance to brace for the next scene that was probably going to come that was going to just scare the crap out of me. Trust me, there are plenty of those. Now let's get on to the main event. Bill Skarsgård as Count Orlok.
A black omen to journey in poor health. You will remain and well rest yourself.
I must object, my lord.
You will obey this my counsel.
Where do I begin? Skarsgård doesn't just play Orlok, he is Orlok. From the moment he appears on screen, you're captivated. His physicality is unmatched. The way he moves, the way he tilts his head, the way he seems to just hover across the floor, the way he just exists is terrifying. And those eyes, my God, those eyes. It's like he's looking straight through your soul. He doesn't...
I was but an innocent child.
I thought you I would not return. Thought you I would not.
Doesn't need jump scares or flashy edits. His presence alone is enough to chill you to the spine. Skarsgård manages to both be terrifying and horrific, and deeply tragic. Orlok isn't just a monster, he's a broken monster. There's a sadness in his performance that makes him unforgettable. What really sets Skarsgård apart is how he manages to bring Orlok into the modern era, staying true to the character's roots, both a tribute to the original and to something entirely new. It's not just horror, it's art. Skarsgård's Orlok is terrifying, terrific, heartbreaking and iconic all in one. I also have to shout out the incredible chemistry between Skarsgård, Depp and Dafoe. Every interaction between Franz and Ellen felt raw, felt layered. When Orlok entered the picture, it was like they cranked the tension up to 11.
I'm ready.
Fran's manic energy, Ellen's quiet determination, Orlok's terrifying presence created this perfect Gothic storm and synergy. You could feel the stakes, pun not included, in every scene. It's rare to see a cast so perfectly trioed, but they nailed it on this one. Let me just say, watching this movie in a full theatre like I did at the Ayr Astoria, there's nothing like it. It made the experience so much better. There's something special about sharing that suspense and the terror with a crowd. Every gasp, every nervous laugh, every "oh no," it added so much more atmosphere. If you're planning to see this movie, I would definitely suggest watching it in a theatre or in a cinema. The communal experience of watching Nosferatu is half the fun. Trust me, it's worth it. It was like we were all on the same Gothic journey together. Honestly, it elevated the whole thing. Okay, so to wrap it all up, Nosferatu is a Gothic masterpiece. From the stunning visuals to the haunting score, to the powerhouse performances from Dafoe, Depp and Skarsgård. This movie has it all. It's not just a horror film, it's an experience. If you're a fan of Gothic horror, this is a must-see. And even if you're not, go for it for the incredible acting. You might just come out a fan. Skarsgård as Orlok is literally worth the ticket price alone. And then when you add in Dafoe and Depp into the mix, you've got a movie that's destined to be a classic. Thanks for joining me for this review. Have you seen Nosferatu? What did you think of the performances of Dafoe? What did you think as Skarsgård as Orlok? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you're feeling generous, buy me a coffee. I'm going to need one so I don't go to sleep tonight because I'm terrified. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay spooky and keep your necks covered, right?
He is coming. Only you can redeem us.
He's coming.
Who's coming? Nosferatu.